you one of the thousands of people that wish you knew how to play guitar but have no idea how to get started? Well, my name is Bob. I'm a guitar teacher, and I'm going to teach you how to get started. Today we'll talk a little bit about the different kinds of guitars, such as an acoustic versus an electric. We'll talk a little bit about how to pick the guitar that's best for you, for the style of music that you want to play, and then we'll follow it up with how do we get a guitar lesson to get you learning how to play guitar today. Now, with so many different guitars, how do you decide which one is which? Well, for example, this guitar that I'm holding here happens to be an acoustic guitar. It's a hollow-bodied instrument with strings, doesn't require an amplifier, but this one just happens to have, as you can see, electronics where we can plug it in if we want to. It makes a fairly large sound because of the hollow body. On the other hand, this is an electric guitar. This guitar is not very loud, as you can see. You can still hear it, but it's not very loud. And it almost requires you to be plugged in. If you're going to play it in a room full of people, you would definitely want this guitar plugged in. So now that we know a little bit about the different kinds of guitars, let's talk a little bit about which guitar would be best for you. Well, according to goodbeginnerguitar.net, they say that the electric guitar is easier to play than the acoustic guitar. I think I agree with that. One reason is the strings are smaller, they're a little closer to the neck, which makes them easier to push down on. However, if you plan on playing guitar for a long period of time and you really want to get into it as a hobby, I recommend that you start with an acoustic guitar because the strings are not close to the neck and you have to press on them harder, and because they're a little bit thicker, which requires you to build up a little hand strength in order to keep playing. Believe me, when you try to play a song, your hand is going to get tired. I would recommend, if you're going to start out playing rock and roll guitar, I would recommend the electric guitar for obvious reasons. You can't do a lot of things on an acoustic guitar that you can do on an electric guitar, and vice versa. If you plan on playing country, a good thing that you can do is to start out on the old acoustic guitar. They go great around the campfire or out on the back deck hanging out with friends. And now that you have a good idea of what kind of guitar you're going to pick based on the music that you're going to play, let's talk a little bit about how we get lessons. How do you learn how to play a guitar? Well, first of all, there's a couple of websites that I really like to use. Number one, YouTube. YouTube has literally thousands of free video guitar lessons. Pick one, go with it. And there's people that you can follow. You can subscribe to their station and all other kind of things. But my personal favorite happens to be www.justinguitar.com. This guy has hundreds of free video lessons. In addition to that, you can purchase video lessons if you like. He has more sophisticated ones, but he has literally hundreds of videos that you can watch. He takes you from very beginner to very advanced. Basic chord structure, here's a guitar, how to tune it, everything you need to know, right all the way up into lead guitar. It's a very, very resourceful site. However, the all-time best way to learn how to play guitar is to have a friend that knows how to play guitar. If you have a buddy that knows how to play guitar, ask him to help you out, go to the store, pick one out, get a guitar, and then you guys can sit around together and work chords back and forth and learn how to play. That's how I learned how to play. My brother and I learned at the same time, and we sat and we played guitar together for hours and hours and hours, and it was so much easier having somebody there with you. Now that you understand the different styles of guitars, you understand more about which guitar style fits your needs, and you know where to go to look for guitar lessons and how to get started. Playing guitar is a lot easier than you think, and I would like for everybody to go ahead and give it a try. If you've been interested in playing guitar, give it a go. Go buy one, go try it out. What do you got to lose? Nothing. Now today we talked a little bit about the different styles of guitars. We talked about which guitar would be better for you for the style of music that you want to play, and we also talked about, we wrapped it up with how do we find a guitar lesson that suits our needs. Now, I hope that you will take this information and begin your guitar journey today. Rock on. Thanks for listening.